Hello there, this is Dave Motohead out in the garage working on stuff and fixing things and breaking other things to fix other stuff. Anyway, I'm out here and I wanted to go over something with you guys real quick. Something that you should not do on your early model sedan or a coupe or a convertible Corvair as it were. So let me flip this camera around and I'll show you what I got going here. Okay, I'm out here working on the old trike, and when I went to lift this trike up, I noticed that the wheels were going like that, and I couldn't get it off the ground. And the owner said that every time they hit a bump, felt like it was hitting metal on metal. Well, what I found was, if you can look down here, you can see these spring spacers in there. And there's a spring spacer right there. There's two spring spacers on this damn thing. And what I found was that it had the wrong shocks on it. Now, if you look at these shocks here, this white one was the one that was on it, and the blue one is the correct shock for this application. And so, basically what happened was somebody put this big long shock on there, which is gas charged, and you can see how much longer it is than the stock shock that's supposed to be on there. And what I found was that this shock was all the way bottomed out. And it was bottoming out, I mean, you can see it's all clean. It was bottoming out right here the whole time. And they stuck those spring spacers in there, which I just ripped two of them out. They're all old and crusty. But they stuck those spring spacers in there to keep the shocks from bottoming out. And it gave it severe, I guess you would call it positive camber. Anyways, make sure that you got the right shocks when you're doing these things, because those shocks right there are just completely wrong and dangerous. Anyway, this is Dave, and I'm shooting this with the iPad thing because it's real quick, but make sure you put the right shocks on your car, because you put the wrong ones on there like that, and it's going to cause problems and screw up your alignment and the way your suspension works. And this poor trike was bottoming out every time the guy would hit a bump, and because the shocks were so dang long that when it sat at normal ride height, the shock was completely bottomed out. And so somebody stuck spring rubbers in there to try to help it, but that's just not the way to go. You know, the best way to do things is to use the right parts and make sure you know what you're doing, you know, before you start working on your car. So this is Dave Motohead, and thanks for watching.